What up, everybody? Today is 20th of May 2026, and I'm going to talk about the trade that I took today. But first, let's look at my monthly P&L for May, right? I would say I have a fabulous month in May, right? So I'm making, you can see, oh, only one losing date for me, which is crazy, right? And also, I haven't trade here, haven't trade here, haven't trade here. And I mean, it's just fabulous month for me. I'm up 2.5K US dollar, which is roughly around 20,000 Hong Kong dollar. And I think it's a fabulous month for me, and it's a tremendous month for me as well. Long story short, let's talk about the trade I took for today first, right? And today I took some, oh, I don't know what it is. I mean, like, today I took two trades. Two trade idea, I would say two trade idea, but multiple entry, right? So the first trade that idea that I have was, I would say is a very good trade. I'm seeing a very weak, you can see the very weak bullish channel, tight trading range, and like it's just very weak, right? So I'm thinking that, okay, both channel, we will have 75% chance that we will have bear breakout, right? So yep. I just took a short after I saw three consecutive bear bar close on this low. I'm thinking that possible we'll have a little measurement of down. And indeed, we have the measurement of down, but I get greedy. I want to get more. I want to retest this low, and I'm up 400 buck for this trade. I'm up 400 buck for this trade. And didn't, and I didn't secure my profit, right? And then I only make 100 buck out of it, right? Initially, I took a short here, put my stop here, and then I at another position after I saw four consecutive bear bar close on this low. Probably we will retest this area here, and I move my stop here. And after I saw this bar rejecting, I'm thinking, okay, there's something wrong, something go wrong, right? It just reject at the last minute. I remember that. And then the next candle just pop up. There's definitely something happened. And then I just exit my trade like a G, exit my trade immediately. And then I switch my bias after I saw this big bull bar. I would say the better thing that I can do is honestly just took a buy here instead of here. I took a buy here, waiting for one-to-one measure move up. That's the whole trade idea that I can try, right? Like a G, right? And I took a buy here also makes sense as well. Always in no market condition, you can buy for any reason, any time, buying at the market order, buying by limit order, stop order. You can buy whatever you want, whenever you want, right? And then I add my possession here. I add another possession because I'm buying very little. I'm buying very little. I scale in my possession 0.05, 0.05, 0.05. And then up here, I'm also up freaking like 400 buck or something like that, but I didn't secure as well. I get greedy. I would say my main problem is my greed because I can able to make some pretty good trade. You can see my decision pretty quick, one-to-one ratio, but I didn't want to secure. I want to retest the low, so I have to pay the price retrace, and then it all my profit, and then I just get out at 100 buck in profit instead of like 400 buck. And then the same for the second trade idea, probably is exhaustion bar because the very big bull bar. But I would say the fundamental catalyst for that is like some ceasefire between Iran and US, sorry, definitely. But I didn't really pay much attention to fundamental analysis. I'm just only focusing on the pure price action, right? And then here we can see that just scaling in, nothing more. I mean, like it's not difficult. I mean, like it just like very strong big bull bouncing. What I can do better is I just end up buy here, and then just let it ride. I would say uh this is also the two time of the measure move, I guess. Right? This is two time of the measure move, right? Oh. I think I should 0.5. Okay, almost two times. But you get my point, right? And this will be very easy, just one single big bull bar. Definitely it's a breakout and very strong breakout. Probably will have a measurement valve. So enter here makes sense. And then tiny one to one, easy trade. But I didn't. I scale in with a small position. I think it makes sense as well. And I didn't secure my profit here. So, greed is my only problem. You can see that. But yeah, that's my trade idea and nothing to recap. I want to talk about how I feel today. I think emotional journal is also important for me. Um, I would say I'm a bit, how can I say it? How can I describe that? Definitely I'm a bit, kind of like rushing the process again. How can I say it? Um, because I'm not having a good month or I'm not having a good moment with my kind of like reality of my job, Um, when I'm trading, I receive a message from my boss, from my company saying that I did something wrong. I think this affect my trading mentally, on a psychological level because like at the time I want to fuck it, I want to quit my job. But what's the premises for you to quit your job? I think you at least you need to have some sufficient amount of money in order to do that, or you have a skill that can rely on, right? So my mind or my mind just automatically, I want to make more money. I want to chase that money. I want to chase that dopamine hit. I'm not care the money anymore. I'm actually care about the money because I want the win. I want that validation. And I want to also tell my girlfriend that I'm going to make some money this month by trading. And I don't think it's a good thing to do because like it really you have that expectation of I have to make it. I have to make this work or I have to make this amount of money today. And you try kind of like forcing yourself to take a trade from the market. I don't think it's a good thing to do, to be honest. And you kind of like forcing yourself. I don't for me, I don't believe it's a good thing to do, to be honest. I don't believe that. And yeah, I mean like I just don't believe that is a good thing to do. And yeah, honestly, that's it. That's the trade idea. Yeah, I mean that's my emotional thought as well. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. So ciao. I mean that because like yeah, man, I'm just trying to make more money today of validation, the expectation of I have to get out of the rat race by trading. So I want to make more money but from trading. So in order for me to get out of the rat race, I need to take more trade. I need to make this trade work, and that just very, very I would say it's a negative cycle, right? So I think the best day is basically you don't care about your result, you just execute based on your plan, and then you visualize the trade play out as what you plan, and then you just stick to your trade, stick to your route, have a good mood when you're trading. You believe that you understand how it works. You have the institution. No, you have the intuition, right? You have the intuition of when you're going to get out, when you're going to scale in, right? I think it's not all just based on technical or fundamental. It's also kind of like a psychology, your confidence, your emotional, kind of like luck combined as well. I think it's a very interesting stuff. I think we should treat it like an art and stuff like a science, right? For me, right? So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day and this wanna make a pretty good profit, 2.5K and time four, I'm making 10 grand a month if I have four 25K account, right? But right now I only have one, so which is the power of trading, and I'm gonna call it a day.